recording. At 10 inch. 10 inch. Hey.
How long were our primary rulers?
15, 12 inches.
Hey.
And 2 inches is just like this.
Shame we used to get Snoop Dogg.
Used to take like a...
Online that is video video. That is video video.
Oh, wait. I come just kill you the bad childhood, man.
Bila nilinisumbua tena na kapiga nduru. What is the vitu bitam kiti bakita banga?
Banga.
Lakini wala it sounds weird. So useme do at the same time.
So you want me to shout?
No, just say it at the same time and show and say what. So,
Yes.
3, 2, 1. What is the vitu bitam kiti bakita banga?
3, 2, 1.
Banga.
Yes sir! Let's get it, and as you can see we are back at it with Sean and who again? Rodney who is 20. Sean who is 20.
Hey, I'm not 20. I'm not 20.
I will, because I will. And so middle introduction, Rodney, Sean, Kelly. Follow us on our Instagrams. Normally the names that I put on the screen, those are normally our Instagram, so don't. Kuna mtu aliniuliza hii utangala deni nini. It's his Instagram. The names I put on the screens are normally our Instagrams, okay? So yeah. Today we're back at with the video and we're going to be doing a part 2 of the previous video that we just did. If you haven't seen it, it's going to be, just click off this video and then go watch it first and then come watch this one because there's no point in watching this one if you haven't watched that one. Okay, so yeah. The last video was what?
Why are we single?
Why are we single?
What was the last video? Why are we single?
No. Okay. So, any updates from the last video? Are we still single? Anyone married? Anyone couple? We're still single. We are still single. Okay. Okay. So today we're gonna be doing a part 2, as I said, and but the name changes into something of sort of what?
Why are we single part 2?
No, that was not. Okay, why are we single part 2 and then subheading ilikuwa?
The subheading?
No, so like just for the video.
With the story time.
It's a kind of a story time of mistakes we did in the past.
That's why are we single?
Yeah, those added up to why we are.
Lessons I learned from my past relationships.
That means we're changing the whole video.
No, we're not. We're not changing.
We are single because of those lessons.
Yeah. Those lessons build up why we're single. I'm scared about strawberry.
Probably.
No,
hey, probably. Hey.
Allow it.
Man.
Right. So how this is gonna work is today we're not gonna ride on Sean's boat.
Hey, pause, man. Pause.
Boat.
Pause.
Hey.
We're not gonna ride on Sean's boat.
Hey,
man, bro.
We're not gonna be bouncing off Sean's top. Bro, that's the mad, bro. What are you saying? You don't even know. Nah, you don't. Okay, we're not gonna be following Sean's.
Wow.
Okay, we're not gonna be
going off.
Okay, say it in Swahili.
We're gonna be going off Sean's idea.
Mimi sitaongoza mjadala wa leo. Leo kila mtu atajitolea maoni yake.
Translation is gonna be there. Down there, I'm gonna put translation.
You know to translate that.
I don't know. One of the guys is gonna do something.
That means you remember.
So one of the guys is gonna put right down on him. Alright, so yeah, today I'm gonna start. So hey, okay, don't mind the whole thing. We are doing our video outdoor, and we happen to live where it's outdoor. It's fine. Okay, so lessons that I learned from my past lecture. Okay, I think we should just do like 2 or 3. 3 to make the video.
Three what?
3 like lessons. 3 lessons.
I know.
Oh, three. Oh, I thought.
Maybe 3 relationships.
I've never been in so many.
I've never been.
I've been in 2 relationships, bro.
Maybe in 7, but okay. Alright. No, we're gonna do 3 lessons. That's fine.
3 top lessons.
Yeah, 3 top lessons.
Aight.
So I'm gonna start. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. If you have not, please subscribe. A bell will appear on Rodney's face. Click that bell down there. A subscribe button will appear here. Click that subscribe button. And if you haven't followed us on Instagram, follow each and every one of us on Instagram. And yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so my first of 3 lessons. That's good English, yeah.
Yes, you talk.
Mr. English, well, that felt like a bug. That felt like a bug.
Where ongea, bro?
Yeah, my first lesson was major one that I can say I learned was you really can never change someone. Like, I think they have to change themselves. Okay, change, which I mean, like, you can never change someone, like the way they are, like their thinking, their mentality and stuff like that. Because if someone is not mature, that's all in the mentality section, right? Yeah. So like you can when now why I was explaining that is just to like show, like, instead of just saying you can never change someone's mentality, I just want to like spice up a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, all that maybe not confuse you, because kama shona me confusika then nini je. So yeah, for me, okay, you can never change someone's mentality. Like, they have to choose if they want to change by themselves. Yeah, you can never change someone. That's my thought. Something
Top 3 lessons.
Top 3 lessons, yeah.
From my previous relationship.
Yes.
Just say, first of all, the top for me is not to rush things and actually take time to work something. Because one of my biggest mistakes is rushing into a relationship with someone. Hey, that thing has messed me up a lot. Like, you know, out of that, like, why you should not rush into a relationship is because there are a lot of character traits, there are a lot of personalities, there are a lot of things about someone that you won't see at the beginning of the talking stage, at the beginning of the first date, second date and stuff like that. You actually need like a period of time. I'd say somebody told me 4 months. So like 4 months is a lot. Remember,
it's different.
No, this time Masinde said something. This was the first time. So Masinde said, majority of these relationships we are in, we usually waste our times because we don't really know someone. Like you know how when you go on a date with someone, or like when you're talking to someone, all of us are falling into this trap. Like when you're getting to know a girl, she's like, I love trap music, and personally you don't like. The first relationship that I got into was in high school. I think that was the only. I usually say it's a serious relationship because it was the longest I was in. So like,
how long was it? Because you can never say serious and laughing 27 months.
8 months. Hey, but tulikuwa high school.
That's more than mine. Hey, bro, mimi sijafika 8, bro.
Then relationship ingine refu. So like, so like for this girl, she's the one who shot her shot. Usually say when a girl shoots her shot, things go well, but at the end, labda some things go bad. But when I shoot, hey,
Never some tricky, not quite tricky. But that's true. That's true. Even our parents normally tell us like don't chase, like don't be the one to chase. Like no, like no. Actually, it's the other way. If a shorty shoots a shot, it's actually bad.
No, but the chances of it working are usually higher if a guy shoots his shot.
Because most of the times
it's like that. Imagine all the girls who have shot their shots to you, yeah, and then
but those are the ones whom you don't like.
Not really though. Not really though.
Most of them, the shoots are short. Show you what Qatar say you want it.
Buda kanu wengi hiyo
But not really though. But not really though. Let's say for example, like how do I explain? Let's say like it's a bench to do a shoot who are shot a shot, and you never expect it to be her. Of course, most of the time you'd say yes. But now let's say if it was you shooting a shot and she never thought of you like that, the chance of it happening are very small.
Because probably she's thinking of, yeah, I get.
So like the thing I was saying, sir, I didn't take time to know this girl. So ile day senior was like, this girl is crazy. Remember, the first thing she does, this girl got me to come from here all the way to Ngong. She doesn't know.
Yeah.
Then when I get to Ngong, new land, I have never been there before.
In New Land.
But new land. So I'm like, where are we meeting? There's this mall, I think it's called Milele Mall. So I'm there in Milele Mall. So I got there before her. So mimi nikaanza kuchukua malap. Then she calls me. She's like, I'm in the supermarket. So I saw her walk, like, you know, like, kapita akaenda mbio. Akanipigia simu. I'm in the supermarket, come find me. So you know I'm standing there, I'm in confusion. So hide and seek. What? We're playing hide and seek, come find me.
Well, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Aye. Nah. That's cringy as fuck. It's like a scene in a movie, bro. It's
Man.
so cringy, bro.
Man.
It's only good when it's in a movie, but you feel like, bro, fuck, man.
So
Cringy
like,
as fuck.
you see, I didn't know that she had that childish part. Yeah, so I was like,
Not to get us wrong, some childish parts are normally nice. Not all of them are mad, but like some of you will stretch it, man. Aye. Some of you will stretch it.
okay, never mind.
Uliza.
I was going to ask like which ones are okay.
Like this one's for puppy fighting with your shorty. Sometimes spooning.
Is that childish?
That's kind of like childish.
You did that as a child?
I'm a wrestling.
Were you spooning with as a child? Exactly.
No. Okay, wrestling with your shorty. Pillow fighting.
Wrestling is way every age, man.
Pillow fighting. What do you say?
How do you behave as circumcised boys?
The amount of times of the yo, comment down, justice for Kelly. The amount of times I've been violated.
Violating, yeah.
Last time it was that I don't know philosophy sijui nini.
Kwani si ni
It's
uongo?
Kelly.
Si uongo?
Utiko umenya fundamentals. Vile kila mtu anajuanga Kikuyu jamani. Na mimi si Mkikuyu.
Man.
It's fine. I know Spanish.
Kikuyu hata inafaa kuwa national language at this rate. Anyway. So the thing is, I didn't take time to know this person, and I rushed into the relationship. And so like that is number one. Take your time. Know someone. Know them in and out. Oh, and back to the thing I was saying about Masinde. Masinde said, if you want to get serious with someone, the number of periods of time that you guys should have met, like all the time I've pointed, like the way we spend our time together. So if we add it all up, by now like these few years tunaweza add up like at least 3 months, 24 hours that tumekuwa pamoja. That should be the same thing with a relationship, because the more time you spend with someone, the more comfortable they get with you, and the more you get to unpack the things they are hiding and stuff like that. So once you become like, you know, me, I want to get serious with this person, you know that yes, this person will be a serious person and it's someone I know. Si ati una rush alafu ukifika hapo unapigwa na mshtuko bana. Unafika huko like let's say you've never taken your girl out on a date and she's your girlfriend. Then no, these things that turn a nigga off. The waitress or the waiter brings food and you don't say thank you. It's a red flag.
Yes.
Now you didn't
Preach,
know
brother.
that.
Preach.
Then you go, when she's eating, she doesn't have to do manners. Na ni dem yako. So imagine telling someone I've broken up with this shorty because she doesn't know how to chew food or she. Like you didn't know that before, so like you get. So like know someone first.
Small things, yeah.
Small things.
Small things.
Alright, what do you tell us?
For me, I'd say it's getting too invested, I mean, yeah. My past relationships, or let's say my past relationship, my past relationship.
Like 700 years ago.
Whatever, yeah. I don't get cuffed nowadays. So yeah, my past relationship, I'd say that I got too invested, like hella invested, like let's say for example, I'd go out of my way to plan things with Shodi, but Shodi was not feeling the energy. She'd be like, oh, I'm doing this and this and this, and then she'd never try to reschedule. Do you get, yeah?
Yeah.
So now when she's not trying to schedule me, I say, are you free at this time? Are you free at this time? So now it creates some image in his head like, oh, this one I can do anything I want with him. You get?
Start manipulating. When you're on the blue pill.
Yes, sir. But right now,
hizi terminology zenye mtumia check nitatulia.
Susome, man. Susome.
Blue pill ni nini? Ni
Start to
kunini?
explain, bro.
So that's what I see that was my first. That's the first lesson. Don't get too invested. Once you stop that, you need to hold people accountable for their actions. And once you start doing that, everything goes smooth.
Strong, Baba.
Sure.
Strong.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Back at it right now.